Hey guys, welcome back. Fiber Floozie Crafts. My name is Jill, and it's time for a haul. So welcome back everybody. I hope you guys are doing okay. I think that spring is starting to, it's just trying. Spring's trying to get here. It's a very warm day here in Texas. I hope you guys are having good weather where you are and things are going well. I have a haul for you today. So as you know, my daughter Carrie and I went shopping last weekend, and so we went to 3 different places. We went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's. Now, I have put a few things away, and I am using a few things, so this is not going to be everything that was in that we brought home. Sorry. But I want to start with Joann's and show you some of what I got there. And I'm really kind of disappointed in Hobby Lobby because they did not, the receipt that I got back from Hobby Lobby shows paper crafts, needle arts, miscellaneous. Doesn't tell you what the item was. So it's going to be very difficult on some things for me to tell you what I paid. But I can tell you that almost everything that I purchased over this, in this haul, was on sale. Almost everything. Not everything, but almost. So, and then we got coupons also. So I got, let's start with some yarn. I've been wanting to grab one of these and finally did. This is the Bernat Plentiful. And this is the color Mystical. I don't know if that's blowing out a little bit, so I don't know if you're seeing that. This was regular. I'm pretty sure that this was $11.97. I do not think I got anything off on this one, but I think that was their price. So I don't know if it's more in other places, because on here it says $19.99. They've got like a price tag where when they got it in, it was $19.99. That looks like it's blowing out. And I got it for $11.97. So it had to have been on sale. There's just no sale sticker on it. But this is considered a bulky 5, and it's 60% acrylic, 26% wool, and 14% polyester. It's 10.6 ounces, 300 grams, 952 yards, 871 meters. It requires a 6.5 millimeter hook, which is a USK 10.5, with a stitch count of 10 single crochets to 11 rows. That's pretty common for a 5. Knitting needle, it's a 6.5 millimeter US 10.5, 12 stitches to 18 rows. That also seems pretty standard for a knitting size 5. So, and the crochet shawl that's on the front, which would be really neat to do, is the Shifting Colors crochet shawl, and it says you can do it with 1 ball of this yarn. So There's another shot of that. So I finally have one, and it feels very nice and fluffy, very bouncy, squishy. Very soft, and it's just real fuzzy. You know how the fuzzy yarns are. They're soft, but they're just fuzzy feeling. So this is supposed to bloom out a little bit when you work with it. It's got like a strand in it, and then all the fuzz around it. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. Can y'all see that? There you go. Now this says machine wash and dryable, which is interesting to me because it has wool in it, and so I would never dry it. I'm not even sure about, I would, for me, for something like this with all this fuzz, I would say hand wash. But they've tested it, so, you know, whatever they say. Use your own judgment. That's what I do. I picked up a Clover, and this is a number 10, and it's a 36-inch, because several of you have expressed an interest in doing a scrap blanket, garter stitch scrap knit blanket like I'm doing for Mr. Fiber. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you what you would get if you wanted to do a knit along with me. So here is the needle that I got. I do like the knitted, knitted. I like the wooden. And these are the Clover Takumi needles. Size number 10, 36-inch or 91 centimeters, 6 millimeter. So this one is a fixed, which means that these ends do not come off of the cord. The one I'm using is a interchangeable. However, I'm using them on Mr. Fiber's, and that's actually a 40-inch or 45. It's the next one up, whatever that is. It may even be 48, which might even be a little too big, honestly, once I put that on there, but I didn't have one at the time other than that to use, so I've just been using that one. But this will be for the new one, so when the time comes, this is what we're going to use. And let me see if I can find you a price on that real quick. Yes, I found it right away, $9.99, and I got it at $5 off of one regular item. So $4.99 is what I got. So with a coupon at Joann's, that would be a good deal if you can get hold of one. I'll go over that when we start the knit along. And the other yarn that I got is the Nap Time. Now, somewhere, I'm trying to think where it was. Might have been Lion Brand had it. They had the bundles of the Nap Time. Had I known, I might have done that and got those on sale. The bundle is bigger. However, I did get these they were $4.99 and I got them for $3.74. And these are the three colors I got. So it's a gray and a navy and a white. And I'm pretty sure the gray is just called pale gray. So this is something else for Mr. Fiber. I got 3 of each. And they are, it's called A Star is Born Nap Time. 100% polyester. Machine wash, lay flat to dry. These are a size 4. Similar to the Baby Velvet by Bernat. It's a 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, 306 yards, 280 meters. An H hook or 5 millimeter, and a 6 knitting needle or 4 millimeter. Made in PRC, which is the People's Republic of China. So 3 of these in each color, which gives me 2,700 yards, which would be a decent sized blanket. So that's the plan with that. And I had some other things from Joann's, and again, I put them because my receipts, y'all. So the nap time. Where is the other? There's one other thing in here I wanted to tell you guys, that they have the big twist now in a cotton. Big twist cotton. $96 yards, 1.94 ounces, 88 meters, 55 grams. 24 skeins for a scarf, 3 for a hat, no, 4 for a scarf, 3 for a hat, and 24 for a blanket. Now this is very similar to the Premier Cotton, and it feels like the Premier Cotton. This color is denim. It's a 4-weight, made in Turkey, and it's 85% cotton and 15% polyester, which is the same put up as the Premier Cotton. But now Joann has their own in the big twist. So, and that one was $1.99. That's really good. That's comparable to Sugar and Cream and such. This book was originally $26.99, and I think they had 30% off of their books, so it was $18.89. And I have seen this book several times but had not purchased it yet, and now I'm wondering why in the world I hadn't got it yet. So it's called Coffeehouse Knits. Aren't those arm warmers pretty? And I have so much yarn that will work for what's in this book. I have a lot of nicer yarns that will work very well for some of these projects. This is a cabled scarf, which is like a shouldn't be showing some of that business. The Chai Latte Cowl. There's just some really beautiful things in here that I think I have great yarns for. Now this is by Carrie Bogert, B-O-G-E-R-T. Inspired by the ritual of sipping and stitching, Coffeehouse Knits is a stimulating collection of knitwear with an extra shot of something special. Whether joining friends at the coffee shop for community knitting or home enjoying the first cup of the day, knitters will perk up. With 20 patterns that range in skill level from advanced beginner to intermediate, macchiato to espresso. And I think it came out. It's an interweave book. And it copyright is 2019. So that may have been why, because this came out in about the time that there were some changes going on in the community, the knitting community. There was the COVID, just a whole lot of stuff happened about that time. And yeah, this was pretty. The tasseography cowl. There's a pretty, this is a pretty cardigan, I think. No, it's a pullover. Chocolate chala pullover. It's a really neat construction on that one. So, yep. And there's essays in here also. So you get a knit, but you also get an essay by someone who wrote the pattern. So very, very cool book. Okay, that is Joann's. Now we'll look at Michael's. Now, the Michael's and the Hobby Lobby are a very mixed bag. I had some things that were other paper crafts from Joann's also, but I've put most of that away, and some of it was Carrie's too. So that's all I can tell you about Joann's. But now on the Michael's, we got a very, very big amount of things that was on clearance, that were on clearance. We hit sections that were red tags everywhere, and that was nice. So and then we got coupons also at Michael's. Carrie had a coupon on her phone, which helped a lot. So I saved like $36. I saved $59 at Joann, and then I saved $36 at Michael's, which really helps with tax and stuff for sure. About half of that was that amount was tax, so it sure helps with that. All right. So these were, like I said, this is mixed. There's yarn too, but these were $2. These stamps. Look how pretty that little stamp is. Then I've got a chevron, which, how fun would that be in my planner with my creative stuff and using it, stamp it down and use it like I would showing a blanket or something, you know. Here's one, it's not fleur-de-lis, but it's got a neat pattern to it. This one is different. This has got 3 stamps in it. Now, I don't think this one was $3. It was $2. It was $4. $5. This one was $5. And it has 3 different stamps in it. So I'll hold this so you can see. So we've got one here, and then one here. See, there's 3 different ones in there for $5. So, very cool. Very cool. Here's one. This one was $2. Handmade by. So there's a stamp for it. Isn't that nice? I also got some stamps. This is the Sanico. Which is the Versa, and it's pigment ink, and this one's called Morning Mist, so it's a gray. And then this is the Stays On, and it's in Cactus Green. These are two colors I don't have. I have some smaller stamps in different colors, but these I did not have these colors. And so tell me how much those were. See, it's just really hard to find stuff on here. Yeah, $2. So that's some more stuff that we found in the $2. And these were also, these were in the $2. So this is the Mist. These are by Recollections, and it's the Glitter Mist. This one is light blue. Rose. And bronze. Now some of you are going, what the heck do you do that? Well, what you do is when you're doing mixed media, you spray this on surfaces to make different effects. All right, I have 2 sets of washi, one silver and one rose gold. Now these were on sale. They were regular $5.99, and we got the coupon on these, so they were $4.80 each. So here's the rose gold. And here's the silver. Almost holographic, but not quite. They're silver. And I also at Michael's, no, that wasn't Michael's, that was Hobby Lobby. We'll get to that. I also got these. These were $2 a piece. A rooster. He is super cute. And, you ready? Look at him. I had to for $2. So now I have 2 stamps that have that on them. Okay, I picked up this. These are tags. There are 21 pieces in here, and they look like little coffee cups, like your takeaway coffee. And they come with the tag. And so what I'm going to do on these, because I do have a craft fair coming up, I'm going to make some coffee cozies, and then they'll go around these little deals, and that'll be the tag for the coffee cozies. I got some cardstock, and this one was $2, all in blue. Stamps were, this is Recollection stamps. And it's all the different ways to say thank you and grateful. The clear stamps. This is a template for my machine that I got, and I have been doing some footage showing you guys some of the things that I'm doing with that, so it's coming. It's the alphabet. And like I said, it's really hard to figure out. It's just really hard. I don't know what the prices are on those. I really don't. I got this, which is a Get Social for my Happy Planner, for my social media planner. And what you can't see on there, guys, is it says my account. I can track the top number of likes, top number of comments, the number of new followers. And there's 4. So there's 4 here. So I could do 4 different ones. And then it's got a checklist for things that you can be checking. So very, very cool to get these. Now, Chelsea has some for these that she found where she was, because they're kind of hard to find. And she's sending me some. So there's 40 in here. And what I plan to do, I'm just going to make a copy. I'm just going to save one and make a copy for my own personal use. And then this one is the Productivity Extension Pack, and I have never seen this one before. And there's 55 pieces in here that's got some very nice dash dividers in here. It's a really nice color palette. So it's got today, tomorrow. It's very cool. I think this will go really well with my project papers that I'm doing. And then this one is a stamp, and I just couldn't help it. I had to get this one. So this one's a humorous set of stamps by Art Impressions, Hampton Art. So I'm going to show you. Look at her. She's riding a skateboard. I'm trying to get the glare. And then look at the ladies down there. Look at the 3 voluptuous women at the bottom. And I thought they would go really great with my picture that I have that my mother-in-law cross-stitched over in the corner. So let me read to you what it says. It says, I see no good reason to act our age. Happy birthday, enjoy the ride. Shopping is always a good idea. At our age, we'd rather be fun than dignified. There's one down here that says, got style. And I'm not shopping. I'm helping the economy. And then there's another one right on the side, which I think is super cute, that would need to go somewhere along with these ladies. And it says, had a girl, with the H apostrophe ATTA, had a girl. Aren't they the cutest? I just had to get that one. I just had to. It's just super cute. Okay, now the yarn from Michaels. Oh, and one other thing. Yeah. So I got 2 of these. You like them? This one is Gold Fusion. Different than anything I have. That's why I wanted it. I'm really starting to embrace these more yellow colors, working with them and making me happy working with them. I probably would not wear them because I don't feel that I look well in this color. These are the lovely layers, and they're the swirl cakes. Lovely layers. They are 8 ounces, 227 grams, 252 yards, 230 meters, 77% acrylic, and 23% wool. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. They're a number 5 bulky. You would use a 8mm USL, I, or 11. 9.5 single crochets to 11 rows. So see, this one's slightly bigger than that other one I showed you, the Plentiful, because it was saying 10 single crochets. It's 12 stitches to 16 rows for knitting needle, US 11 or 8mm. Made in Turkey. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. And I got two, and they don't match on the centers because I'm going to go from one to the other. Oh, do I know how much they were? $9.99. I got them for $7.98. No. No, I got them for $9.99. I don't think they gave me anything off on that. Not on the swirl cakes. And I know there were other cakes, the Karen cakes were on sale, but I did not get any of those. But I did get the new one, which is called Flex. Now, they have this for $9.99, and it's the Loops and Threads by Michaels, called Flex. This one is called Ivory. And it really is. It's got like a creamed ivory, and then it has these flecks in it which have like some like tan, and then almost like a lavender. It's gray, but it almost looks like a lavender fleck in there too, with some speckles along the way. It's like it's just dotted along, like they just like flecked it, you know? They flecked it. It's flecking yarn. 590 yards, 10.58 ounces. You just spit your coffee, didn't you? 539 meters, 300 grams. The reason I want it is because it said it's a limited time only. Limited time only. Hand wash on cold, do not bleach. Dry flat, do not iron. So all the bells and whistles go off on this one. It's 79% acrylic and 21% polyester. So it's kind of a silky feel, very soft, very silky. Smells like Michaels. Yep, smells like Michaels. And I think this is going to have a lot of drape to it. So I got it in this ivory, and then I got it in the light gray. So can you see the difference in, yeah. There we go. That's better right there. Now the light gray has those same colors in it. So that's why I thought they would go well together, because see, it's almost like a lavender. Like a tan and a lavender, those little tufts of the little nibs. Nubs. Now color numbers. So where are these made at? Made in China. These are number 4 weight. 5mm H hook. US 7 knitting needle, or 4.5mm. They're right, because even though it's a 4, it's a sleek yarn, and it's got a pretty nice twist on it. So you're going to want to, so if you want to keep the drape, I'd say an 8 on the knitting needle. And of course I got it in this color too. I did. And it is called Aqua. And honestly, they would all look good together. But that's a lot of yarn for just one project. So I'm going to have to decide on that one what it's going to be. I'm really thinking a garment for this one. There's enough here to do a garment, because if it is 590, so 6 times 3 is 18. 1,800 yards would be a decent cardigan, or, yeah. Hey, I'm trying to lose weight, so you know. Also, because it was there and I just had to, and I'm about to start on some of these. Well, I hope it tells me what this one is. $9.99, so that's exactly what it has on it, is $9.99. I got another little kit. He's so cute. See, $9.99. This guy has a little tuft on the top of his head right there. This one should be pretty quick. It's got, I don't know what that is there. Once I open it and get started on it, you guys, it looks like they have vacuum sealed that, so it's kind of hard to see. But you get the yarn, a hook, a needle, and fiber fill, and an instruction sheet. So, another sloth. Okay, that is the Michaels. Had to grab my coffee. And yes, I have a fan going in the back because it is a little bit, it's a little warmer here today, and my building is metal. So when the sun comes out, it heats up, which is great in the wintertime because all I need is the fan. I don't really need to turn on the air conditioner until it gets over about 70 degrees. And if it's warm for a couple of days, this building heats up, and then I have to turn on the air. And sometimes I have to turn it on for 30 minutes or so just to calm it back down. You know, get the heat down a little bit. Now, I don't have anything yarny in this bag. So I know you'll be disappointed if you hear that. But I do have some tools that I got. Now, one thing I got that someone who watches my channel won't, or a couple of people won't care for. But look at that. It's a Garland. It's by the Paper Studio. Isn't it just the cutest? It's so sweet. It's a real sweet garland. And I'm going to put this behind my workbench for when I do videos over there. I'll have that little touch of yarny things right there. And it was $9.99. So again, this is Hobby Lobby. And then I picked this up. These are going to be one for me and one for you. And these are storage tubes for your needles. They're by Yarnology. They're $2.49. Now, I'm on to Hobby Lobby, and like I said, they don't tell me anything. I mean, seriously, it just says paper crafts. And so I can't give you a price. I'm not even going to try to hunt those down. I know that I got, okay, let me see if I can tell you what kind of coupon, if at all. I got a 40% off coupon on one thing. A 50% off on something else. So there were a few things that were marked down, but I don't know how to tell you which one it was. I saved $47.90, and that's about all I can tell you about prices. So regularly they're $2.49. I got some more of these because I have a couple of needles that still need cover, still need some cushions. I have some boy, and I did buy a needle. Let me grab that. I think that's right here where I can grab it. See, I have been using this one, which is a G. I'm using the G quite a bit for some things. And this is one of those other kind of cushion covers. And Mr. Fiber has to push that on there for me because seriously, I have trouble getting that on there. And I needed the larger size ones because I have several in this size, but they're all one size, so they don't fit on any of the other size needles. And this one has 6 in here, and they go from 2.5 to 10 millimeter. So that will be nice to put on some of those Boy and Susan Bates hooks that I have that don't have a cushion. And then I bought a G in the Yarnology also, and those run $3.49 at Hobby Lobby. And this one, I didn't grab the hook, I just grabbed the cover. Okay, I have my Clover. Now this one's a Boy hook. This one, I don't know where I got this one. This is a Boy hook, and it has the stuff on it, but this right here bugs me. And this one is the Yarnology, and it's built a little bit different. It has the same type of shaft though, as far as what you see here lengthwise is the same. It's longer. This one is longer, and I was using it last night, and I like where it's hitting here. I have a kind of a big hand, so I'm really kind of liking these. I know that there's somebody that we talk to that likes the Yarnology, that talks about the Yarnology hook, and I want to say it's Holly from Proper Pineapple. So guys, there is a difference in the hooks. I may need to do a separate video on that. If you want me to, I can, but I just went through it all. Anyway, I got a stamp for mixed media, my journaling, all of that stuff, and it has the month, the day, and the year. It's by Heidi Swap, and the months are handwritten, so it's not printed, it's handwritten, which I like. This was $4.99. And I don't know, I have to get back to you on what we do after 2021, because they gave you up to 2021 and then they have a 20 blank, so I guess you have to write that in. But it'll work for this year anyway. I may have to get a new one after this year, but there's all of the months. So that's nice right there, because on some of my planners they are undated. So, and then I got a really nice pen. This was $3.49. It's a 5 millimeter, and this is archival ink, and this is the micron pen in black. It was $3.49. And the reason I did that is because I got a scrapbook and I loved this floral design of this. And it is 12 by 12, I think. Yes, 12 by 12. It comes with comes with 10 pages in it, so then you have to buy extra pages, and I did. And it's got this nice padded, and it's got a little place where you can put the picture in and out from that side. Very nicely covered all over. Neutral on the inside, so it's easy to see what you're doing. And here on this part, it's got, can you see the bolt here? The bolt, and then on the other side, see, and then that little tab covers that. And then on the back side, it's a screw, but it's flat. So you take that apart and you can add your pages. Very nice, very padded. I have no idea what I paid for this. Like I said, it doesn't tell me. And there's no price on here at all. But it does give you the instructions on here on how to do that. And the pages come 10 sheets, and so the reason they say 10, they do 10 at a time, is because you do these on these, it's got a cardboard thing on it, and so you put them in, the inserts in 10 at a time, so they stack up properly. They don't want you to do a single post. They say no more than 15 pages at a time. So I'm just going to buy mine 10 at a time to put in here. I don't know that I would need more than a couple extras in here, and then you would get a new book. So that's to come. If you are interested in that, be sure and let me know. And then I did not have one, and this is a J hook, but I did not have, this is a Tunisian, not really Tunisian, it's an Afghan hook. I've always known these as Afghan hooks, but a lot of people do use them for Tunisian work. And it's a Susan Bates, it's a J, which is a 10, 6mm. I paid $5.99 for it, and it's got that flexible end on it. Because there's a couple of things that I'm wanting to do with this hook. I told you this was a mixed bag, guys. I finally got a large, and then I found out that they were on sale somewhere. This is the Ranger, which is a something that Tim Holtz uses, and it's archival ink, and it's the large pad. Now I wound up paying, which is a good price I thought, because I'd seen them for more online, and it was $11.99, but then I found out they were on sale somewhere for less than that. But you know, it's the way it goes. So like those stamps will work on that larger one. Now this is for those, when I use the machine to cut out the shapes and stuff, I need something to pull them out of the plates. And so I got the Cricut because I felt like this was a good set. Carrie has this set, and she said she uses it all the time. It has the spatula, it has the little poker deal, and it also has this where you can flatten things out. It's like a spreader. So that was a nice tool set that I did not have for poking, and I've got one right now that I need a tool to poke, because I've used it, but I haven't been able to get that out yet. I didn't have a tool to poke through that. I picked these up. These are stitch markers, and they're little metal ones. It was $3.99, and they're in all different colors and all different sizes. Because of my knitting, I really wanted the colored ones. Really wanted these rings. I like those. So this is one of those that I would need to poke the stuff out of right here. This one was $4.99. It was regular $19.99, and the Spellbinders is what I have, and and it was down to $4.99, and it's the circle shapes. And then these were on sale for $4.24. This is a Sizzix Thinlits, and it's got these little flowers, all these little flowers. And this one, Thinlits by Sizzix, there's 7 in here, and it makes an envelope. It's for inside your envelope. It's the liner. This one was $7.49, down from $30, but these are super cute for Christmas cards. I want to get started doing those for this year. These stickers, I'm going to probably use most of these stickers on for card making because of the size of them. They're a clear sticker. They're Stickabilities by Paper Studio. But look how beautiful these flowers are. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this would go really nice with it. So all these little sayings on there. With the jars. They're just beautiful. Beautiful colors. Almost done, guys. I got 2 stickers that I'm going to do in my planner for St. Patrick's Day. And they've got these cute little girls. And all the Luck of the Irish stuff. And then here's the leprechaun. So that'll be fun. And this is a Christmas cardstock from Sizzix. Normally $6.99, it was $1.74. So see, we got a lot of clearance stuff. And it's not just Christmas, there's winter there also. This is a Happy Planner sticker, was on sale. There's 56 pieces in here. This was on sale for $1.49. This is called Empowering Women. So it's from their Encourager line. There's some pretty watercolors in this one too. If it happens to you, well, life happens to you, but you can always choose how you feel about it. I can and I will. Some nice empowering sayings on there. Got this beautiful, beautiful Happy Notes book. And it says Just Bloom. It's hard to see down there, but it says Just Bloom. And it is the classic half sheet, 60 sheets of note paper, and they're lined. They don't do a whole lot of the lined ones. And this was $2.74. And look how gorgeous that is. So I'm thinking about switching this out for one of mine and putting one of mine in for a giveaway. And then the steal of the show was 5 for $25 on stickers. Now, they didn't advertise them as 5 for $25. I happened to find 5 of them that were $4.99. Now, these run $19.99 on the website and regular price. So I got Bookish, Adulting, Life is a Party, which is fun because it has things for like birthdays and stuff like that. Rainbow Dreams, and Color Me Happy. $4.99 each. That's the haul, guys, from Joann's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. And as I said, I did put some things away because I just had to. And there was some of it I wanted to use. So I was playing with my stuff. I hope you enjoyed this haul today. I will try to get this out to you as soon as possible. I'm making a few other videos, so you may see this shirt in another video. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll change it just to trick you. Have a wonderful day. I hope this finds you well. Be sure and hit the like button. Be sure and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. I will leave a link for that down below. There's a lot of things that you're seeing the hauls for, and things that I'm starting to make videos for, and a lot of that's, not most of it, a lot of them are going on to Patreon because it's difficult to put all the videos I want to do on one channel. So there's a lot of stuff going on Patreon. So if you want to see more paper crafting, just general, lots of different stuff, there's videos that you will not see here that will be on Patreon, and that's just how it works. I'm creating for both places, so lots of fun. And we're gonna have a monthly live Zoom live this month on Patreon for the first time, so I'm so excited about that. So if you want to know about that, go over to my Patreon and check that out. You will, in order to do the monthly live, it would be at the $5 or more per month rate to do the live Zoom. So check that out. Okay, guys, I love you all, and I thank you so much. We are almost at 1,600. Yeah, lots going on. Thank you, guys. Have fun today.